if you're a wealthy man, rich already, and you will become wealthy. Act as if you have all the answers, and the answers will come to you. Act as if you have unmatched confidence, and you will become confident. Act as if. The first thing that happens when greed takes hold is all ethics go flying out the window. Once I stepped over that line, bam, and I stepped back and did it right, you're done. Because my line of morality moved slightly to here. Till before I knew it, I was doing things I never thought I'd do, associating with people I never thought I'd associate with, and everything seemed perfectly all right. Poor standards are at the bottom. It's a giant leap from poor to good, another giant leap from good to excellent, at the level above excellent, which is extraordinary standards. It's only 2 millimeters away.
A dramatic rise, a colossal crash, a phenomenal comeback. Jordan Belfort is the man of the moment who people want to listen to in matters of finance and motivation. Over the last 20 years, Jordan Belfort has soared to the highest financial heights, earning over $50 million a year as the notorious Wolf of Wall Street. Then sunk to the lowest societal lows, succumbing to a massive drug addiction and doing 22 months in a federal prison camp. Today, 13 years sober, Jordan's story has been written about in virtually every newspaper and magazine in the world. As a best-selling author, his books The Wolf of Wall Street and Catching the Wolf of Wall Street have been printed in 44 countries and 18 languages. A smash hit on the international speaking circuit, Jordan travels the world speaking to thousands, inspiring them with his unforgettable stories, showing how to break through barriers to achieve success. A peak performance coach, Jordan helps guide elite professional sports clubs to national championships. His compelling story is soon to make the big screen, with Leonardo DiCaprio set to star, directed by Martin Scorsese. DiCaprio notes, "For all that he may have done wrong, he still stands as an example of the transformative qualities of ambition and hard work. In that regard, he's a motivator without peer. I've known Jordan for 2 years, and I've been in his company many times, but there is nothing quite like his public speaking."
At 8 years old, I had a paper route. At 10 years old, I was shoveling driveways after a snowstorm, making $20 a driveway. And I hit it big for the first time when I was 16 years old, selling ices on the beach. I'd go blanket to blanket with a cooler, and inside was a barrel of ice. They'd scoop them out. Each scoop cost me 7 cents. I sold them for $1. Every summer, I'd make 20 grand, $20,000 in 1975, 76, selling ices on Jones Beach in New York. And I put myself through college. Graduated college, and I went to dental school. And I'll tell you why. Because from the time I was this big, my mother was inserting a belief in my head that the only noble way to become rich was to be a doctor. But I went to dental school, right? Because I thought I'd make a lot of money. And here's what happened. It was just a room just like this, a bit smaller. And the first day, I was sitting there with the other dental students. I looked around, sizing up the competition. And the dean was in the front. And he said, I want to welcome you all to the Baltimore College of Dental Surgery. He says, you're going to be a pillar of the community. It's going to be very rewarding. But let me say this. The golden age of dentistry is over. If you're here to make a lot of money, you're probably in the wrong place. I got up and I walked out, and that was it. I dropped out of dental school the first day. And that's how it started. I went to Wall Street, and I literally sold myself a job. I begged them for a job. It was a big company, real big company. And I said, I'm the best salesman. I could do this, I could do that. And they gave me the job. The opportunity finally arose for me to open up my own brokerage firm. I developed a system where I could train any broker, any human being, regardless of age, race, creed, color, socioeconomic background, education. And I could take any one of them if they had even this much desire, and I could amplify the desire, and I could teach them how to get rich. That was the system. It was mind-boggling. Bang, it took off like a rocket. And then the insanity ensued.
Jordan Belfort, now a reformed master of the universe, living life in the fast lane, a lifestyle hard to imagine for most.
What a great life, huh? Jordan Belfort, this is your life.
This is home video taken during one of Belfort's lavish vacations. A getaway on his 167-foot yacht, named after his wife, Nadine. a former fashion model. He bought this house worth $7.5 million on Long Island's fabled Gold Coast, and this $17.5 million estate in the Tony Hamptons. His net worth skyrocketed to $100 million.
But the most destructive belief that was ever installed in my mind, greed is good. Greed is about literally wanting as much as you can, as fast as you can, and you don't care who gets hurt along the way. It's ambition. That's good. Passion. That's good. That's what's good. Ambition's behind growth, behind contribution, to make things better for everyone around you and yourself, and not to slash and burn along the way. I didn't have that distinction in my life, and it destroyed me.
A breakthrough to massive success, from good to bad to an extraordinary reversal with noble achievements. Jordan Belfort exemplifies the ultimate redemption story. A man who has learned that greed destroys and success for all the right reasons is possible.
We are not our past experiences. We are the capabilities and the resources that we've gleaned from them. You make huge mistakes, but you're not those mistakes. You're not your bankruptcy. You're not your failure. What you are is the lessons that you've learned from that you can use now. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.